When it comes to data, privacy, etc., and you're working with your clients, I would say that your client data is even more important than your own data. If you mess up with your own data, it's your own fault. But if you mess up clients' data, yeah, it's your fault, but you're completely ruining the reputation of your clients, and that's no good for anybody whatsoever. So you've got to be very, very, very careful as to what tools you use when it comes to capturing that information, using that information, what project management tool you're using, what CRM you're using, and I look into the companies that I work with for myself, but also for my clients, mainly for myself. And if it works for me, it works for my clients, as to where they're holding their data, how they're holding it, what are their privacy policies, and so on. I've had a client, I've had a client who used, should I name it? Yeah, he used Trello basically to do everything. Trello is a Kanban board, to-do list type thing. The problem with Trello is that you can set it as public or private. Now, they didn't realize that when they first set it up, they set it up to public. So everything was in the public. Now, mind you, they were lucky that no one phished anything, but pretty much like everything, all their client work, client project, client data was all in Trello, and it was set to public. So anyone and everyone could, I mean, who knows if someone stole that data, because there's no way of knowing. So they had to contact all their clients and tell them what's going on. So you got to be so freaking careful about where you're storing this data. You can't just put it out there willy-nilly, especially with phishing attacks and so on and so forth. So you got to be very careful as to where you put your information online. Obviously, companies use AWS, Amazon, and Google services and so on to store that data for their database. But you still got to be very careful of the companies who are using that service to process the data. There's a whole GDPR thing about processing, the processor, data holder, and stuff like that. Be very careful with it. Don't be like that person who put all the client information out in public. Anyway, have a great day. And if you have any questions, let me know. There'll be a link down below to book a call if you have any questions you want to ask. Anyway, have a great day. Ciao.